Okay, folks, at 6 PM, we'll bring this November council meeting to order. If we could rise for the pledge. Michelle, if you could please take roll.
Josh Porter is absent.
Thank you. Council, we have the minutes from October 27th in front of you. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes? Do I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Is Casey Coleman here tonight? I think so, I haven't seen her. All right, time now for public feedback. If anybody would like to come forward, we would appreciate the opportunity to have your feedback. Yeah, up there if you'd like. If you just state name, address, please. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karen Underwood, 61 North Walnut Street. Can you hear me now? I don't like to scream into these things. All right, this is a question about the striping along Walnut Street, the center line. There is no cut at Water Street. It should be an open area there so people know there's a street that comes in. It's never been for the last couple of years, and I've never said anything, and I'm like, okay, they'll figure it out. But it straight lines again, so that has to. What? You asking me a question?
Well, once your turn,
Wait till
sir.
I'm done.
Karen, if you, can I just meet up with you and you can show me what you're talking about and do that anytime this week? Kind of up to you. I'm not sure what. I have to see it.
Yeah, just right there at Water Street when you're parked or you stop at the stop sign right next to my house. And there, the solid yellow is right in front of you.
Oh,
Should
it
be a
goes through
cut.
the center?
If you cross that, that's like breaking the law. But I don't know. I'm just saying that there
Oh.
should be an opening there for the lines. There shouldn't be any lines in front of you.
I'll go look at it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes.
Be happy to.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, dear. All right, sir, if you want to come forward. Yeah. if you'd like to come forward. Name and address, please, so we have it for our recording.
79 High Street, 39 years. I've been maintaining that corner of the
Name,
street
please.
for 39
Sir, your
years.
name.
My name is Paul Michael DeCesar.
Great, thank you.
He lives on the corner of High and Harrison.
I in Harrison.
And Harrison? Yes, sir.
There's a culvert in my yard, and it's about 3 feet below the road surface. Right now, they piled dirt up out there on the new curbside.
Okay.
And if it rains tonight, all that dirt is going, and blacktop debris that they dumped over the curb is going to wash down into that culvert, plug it up, and my yard's going to flood. Okay, dirt's got to be taken out of there. It's got to be gravel.
We'll make sure we look at it tomorrow, take it out of there. They're not quite done yet. They're about 95% done out there.
I just talked to the
Yeah.
guy. I said, who's in charge of the supervision of the construction? That's who I needed to talk to. Nobody. No. Okay. So
There's somebody in charge.
he said he was told to put dirt over the curb.
Okay,
That's what he's done, and it looks bad.
okay. I will take a look at that tomorrow too, sir, and we'll get it corrected.
I won't be around. I'll be at work.
Okay.
like most of us.
All right.
Jobs. But I'm pretty upset about it. My wife was picking up blacktop out of her flower bed on High Street, and when I got home, I said, "Don't pick it, don't touch cleaned it up. Well, it's still there. And I just asked the guy, jogging down there, I'm running down there, and I'm talking to him while I'm running. I said, my wife was trying to clean blacktop up off my street, and you guys can address that. And I think he's going to do that now.
Okay.
They're going around with Bobcat.
Yep. They're out there working all day, I know that.
That's all I have to say. Let's see what we can do about this.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
absolutely.
Anyone else? Okay. Ordinance number 2025-12, which was tabled until November 17th, which is tonight, an ordinance changing the zoning of the 84-33 acre parcel being property of Minerva Golf Incorporated from Village of Galena Commercial to Plain Mixed Use Development based upon the application of Romanelli and Hughes and the approval of Village Galena Planning and Zoning Commission and subsequent approval of the Village of Galena Council.
On behalf of Councilman Porter, who's absent, he asked that I make the motion to have this tabled until December. So I'm making that motion.
The December 15th meeting.
Yes.
We have a motion to table. Do we have a second?
Second.
When you're ready, Michelle.
Okay, Mike,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
Julia,
Yes.
Kathy,
No.
and Zach.
Yes.
Motion passes. Ordinance number 2025-14, second reading. An ordinance authorizing a cooperative economic agreement between the Village of Galena, Delaware County, Ohio, and Berkshire Township, Delaware County, Ohio. Second reading. All right. Moving on. I don't have any updates other than I think for hopefully a lot of us that live in the village, we're seeing a significant amount of work going on around the village, whether it be the start of the pavilion in Miller Park or the Harrison Street project, which we just got some comments on, which is almost finished, but I now know it's not quite finished, sir. But a beautiful new street, new striping got on here. I believe that was this morning. And then all the updates to the village square. So lots of great things going on. I want to thank council for the support that I've received to help fund those projects this year. It's been a really, really interesting year with a lot of work being done. So thank you guys for that. You have a work?
Yes. First, I want to thank all of the community. So last week we did between Berkshire, Galena, the Sunbury Fire Municipal Building, and police, we did a snack fundraiser because there's a deficit in our school systems with kids going to school hungry and not having snacks during snack time. So the community really came together, and the Village Hall was one of our places. We made the delivery today, and my Suburban was completely packed. So I appreciate all of that. We do have the tree lighting. So I met with the committee. The tree lighting will be on Sunday, November 30th. So that's a new date. Usually it's the first Sunday, but we picked that date as the committee because Big Walnut does not have school on the 1st. We were also afraid that if there was a rain date, we would be halfway through December and the tree still wouldn't be lit. So we figured we'd just kick it off on November 30th. That'll start at 5 o'clock. The Galena tradition, the traditional ceremony will be at 5:30, and then the lighting will follow right after that, so about 5:50-ish. The Galena Historic Society will have a table. They'll be passing out ornaments. We're going to have hot chocolate. Big Walnut Middle School choir is going to sing, so it's going to be a really nice event. Everything.
Not so much the traditional, because the church is not involved.
Correct.
So we got to improvise around all that.
Correct. So since Journey Church is closed, we usually had pre-event activities there. We're just moving everything to the Galena Square. Also makes it a little safer. Last year it was very dark, trying to get people to cross to and from. So still working on Santa Claus, if anyone has an update for that. Or wants to be. The other thing I wanted to mention is we had our CETA open house on the 13th, so that was last Monday. There was a great attendance at that. Some really good questions. One of our residents, Michelle Parsons, she asked a really good question about, the terms, that 50 years sounds really long. And so part of my action item was to go back and look at it just generally in Ohio, what the terms are. And what I've found is that most of them are for 50 years, and then the auto renewal is anywhere between 50 and 25 years. There are some that are out that are 99 years, but just for clarity, the one that we're proposing between Berkshire, it's a 50-year initial agreement with 2 renewal periods every 25 years after that. And then if a party would like to exit, it's a 2-year notice. So that's what we have in our contract. But that was one of the questions that again, came out of one of our Galena residents. So I just wanted to mention that I did more of my homework and looked at what those examples were. So that is my update.
Great. Just on that CETA, if you go to the village website, there's a mayor's letter there, additional information you can find about the CETA. I invite any of our residents to send me an email with any questions you have. Be more than happy to address those and actually welcome those. So thank you for that. Administrative reports in your packet, Council. Tom is not here tonight. Fiscal officer report, Michelle?
I'm just going to keep it short. Just a reminder, our next meeting is December 15th. It'll be a week early, just like our November meeting. And if anybody has any questions.
Thank you, Michelle. Zoning officer report is in your packet, Council. Moving to resolutions.
We need to do the invoices.
Oops. Yep. I moved right ahead, didn't I? So, finance team, you met on the invoices for November. Is everything in order?
Yes.
We have a motion to approve the invoices for November.
I'll make the motion.
A second. All in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed?
Who was the second?
Kathy.
Thank you.
You set, Michelle? You good? Financial statements, finance team, we all set there?
Yes.
Any issues?
I didn't see any.
We have a motion to approve our financial statements.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, now moving on with our resolutions. Resolution number 2025-49, second reading. A resolution filling vacancies on the Board of Trustees for the new community authority. Scott, I see you're here tonight. We're still looking to fill that slot, and we'd love your help on that. Jason Hilliard did give me a thumbs up. He'll stay on for next year, so we have one opening, and love to fill that before the end of the year if we can. Resolution number 2025-50, second reading. A resolution authorizing acquisition of an insurance contract through Reinhardt Walters Danner Insurance Agency for multiple lines of municipal insurance through the Ohio Plan.
Jeff, I have an update on that.
Sure.
John Hauer emailed me late today. He thought our meeting was on the 24th, so he will be at our December 15th meeting to go over the insurance policy.
Thank you. Resolution number 2025-51, second reading, a resolution authorizing the Delaware County Building Department to enforce building codes for all properties within the Village of Galena calendar year 2026. Council, a lot of these readings are to reestablish some of the relationships we already have year to year. Okay. Resolution number 2025-52, second reading, a resolution approving a service agreement with Professional Package Plant Services for calendar year 2026 and setting compensation. This is the group that does our day-to-day operations of the wastewater plant. Resolution number 2025-53, second reading, a resolution ratifying a management agreement between the Village of Galena and 8687 Columbus Sharks regarding Ruffner Park. Stop me if there's any questions, folks. Resolution number 2025-54, second reading, a resolution authorizing a contract with the City of Delaware for prosecutorial services for calendar year 2026. Resolution number 2025-55, second reading, A resolution appointing Kenneth J. Molnar Company, LPA, as legal counsel, solicitor for the Village of Galena for calendar year 2026. Resolution number 2025-56, first reading. A resolution approving a temporary 2026 budget for the Village of Galena. Go ahead.
Oh, I just, to let everyone know, we have our third finance meeting on December 1st. So we're hoping to have a budget to everybody to see by the 15th.
Did you say December 1st? We'll compare notes.
Resolution number 2025-57, first reading. A resolution approving an agreement with KEM McCartney and Associates and setting compensation.
And sorry, the finance meeting is December 2nd,
Oh.
not the 1st.
Oh, Kathy got you. Kathy got you. Okay, this one's going to be for discussion, council. Resolution number 2025-58, first reading as an emergency. A resolution declaring it necessary to levy a tax outside of the 10 million limitation for current expenses, the same being a replacement levy, authorizing certification to the Delaware County Auditor to determine tax valuation of the subdivision and the dollar amount to be generated by a 2 mil levy and declaring an emergency. So let me start by just explaining this. This is a 2 mil tax that's been in effect since the mid-90s, as best we know. It's been approved or reapproved every 4 years. So we're now coming up on that 4th year, which is next year, 2026. So what we're doing is moving towards the process of getting that tax on the ballot for the voters next year. There's a two-step process. The first step is this step, which establishes a resolution that Michelle can take to the county auditor so that we can get the information we need so that Ken can develop the legislation that would be the ones that we would read and actually put that on the ballot for the May ballot. We have a timeline issue. To make the May ballot, everything has to be done by the 5th of February. So if we pass this as an emergency tonight, what that allows us to do is get the resolution in place so we can start reading it 3 readings before February. So that's what's going on. Is there any questions, any other comments about that? Michelle, do you have anything to add to that?
No, just if anybody has any questions.
No questions?
The second line, Mayor, says a $10 million limitation. That's definitely a typo.
10 mils.
It's the 10 mil.
This is,
limitation.
again, this is
Imagine
about a
if
2
10
mil
million.
levy that's been in effect since the 90s. It's not an increase, it's just a replacement levy. All right. So I'm going to ask for a motion to suspend the rules. Do I have a second?
I'll second, Jillian. Mike was.
Okay, thank you.
Mike was first. When you're ready, Michelle.
Zach,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Jillian,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
and Mike.
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution number 2025-58. Do I have a motion to approve that resolution?
I'll motion.
Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Michelle, when you're ready.
Zach.
Mike,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
Jillian,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Zach.
Yes.
Thank you all. Ordinance number 2025-15, second reading. An ordinance ratifying a lease agreement between the Village of Galena and the Galena Historic Foundation, Inc. Ordinance number 2025-16, first reading. An ordinance modifying the Village of Galena Stormwater Ordinance, which is ordinance number 2022-06, and modifying the permit requirements for work in the drainage or the utility easement areas. Okay, y'all. That's the readings. Do we have any committee reports tonight?
Just from the fire board, we are on schedule. The completion of the new fire station will be March 31st. And of course, course, there'll be a celebration following that. Yeah.
All right, any other business? So I think we are going to go to executive session. You want to?
Yes, I have to make the motion for executive session. The purpose is based off of the ORC 121.22G1, the consideration of discipline or dismissal of a public official.
Why is B4 not being quoted as the reason?
What was your question?
Why is B4 in our rules of council not being quoted as a reason?
Well,
This is to go into executive session, so we're quoting the ORC required to go into executive.
It's an ORC requirement to go into executive session.
Sure. So what's the subject that we're discussing? Disciplinary action for which public official?
it's for Mr. Porter, who, per our rules of council, has missed more than 2 meetings this calendar year. So our rules state that we need to go in and have the conversation and discussion.
It doesn't say that we have to, it says that we can. Is that something that council wants to do with 1 month remaining on his term after he has already stated that he is going to be here for that meeting in December?
Right, well, again, I made the motion.
I'll second.
Michelle, you want to take the roll?
Zach,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Julian,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
and Mike.
No.
All right, we're moving to executive session. If we could clear the room, please.
You have to say what time we're back.
6:59. When we voted for it.
Okay. Okay, so now that we're back into open session, is there any further discussion or debate over the conversation we had for formal action? And if not, I just need a motion if there wants to be disciplinary or removal.
Anybody got anything else? If not, I'll make the motion to, Ken, how do you want me to phrase this? For the removal of Councilman Joshua Porter from the Village of Galena Council.
Zach made a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All right, Michelle, when you're ready for a vote, please.
Joshua has missed above the minimum threshold of 2 meetings prior to this one, due to this being his 3rd regularly scheduled meeting for Galena Council. We then went into executive session to discuss whether or not he can reasonably continue serving in office. And so we have now come out after discussing that, and I have now made my motion. Motion and second is on the table.
Zach,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Jillian,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
and Mike.
No.
Now, with that being determined, we have the opportunity that we can appoint immediately to fill Councilman Porter's seat. We do have a vacancy with the election. We do have Jill Love, who won the election, to take that seat. So we can move to have her put in, so we have a full council throughout the rest of the year.
So can we move forward in that fashion?
Rebecca Pritchett for that seat.
We have a second for Mike's nomination. Seeing as we have no second, do we have a motion? Any other motions?
I'll make a motion that we fill the position as from the election with the residents. That would be Jill Love.
There's a motion to recommend Joe Love for this seat for the remainder of Mr. Porter's term. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
So Michelle, when you're ready.
Okay, Jillian,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Zach,
Yes.
Pete,
Yes.
and Mike.
Jill, if you'd like to come up, we'll get you sworn in. Joe, you sit up here. Welcome. You'll be the first council woman in a long time to be sworn in twice in 2 months. Yeah. Do we have a motion to adjourn this meeting? Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor to adjourn, say aye.
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 Opposed? We've adjourned at 7:07 PM. Thank you all.